quickly overview of the company. Very small company. It's just me and Sophia and a half-time CFO. The real meat of our company in terms of the geologic thrust here is with this group on the right here, starting off with Don Taylor, obviously, the founder of Arizona Mining, a proven mine finder. We've picked up essentially Don Taylor's other company. This was his privately held company, looking for base and precious metals in Virginia. And luckily enough, in picking up this project, Don and his team have come along to advise and direct the exploration. Couldn't have a better group and a more experienced group. And these guys have been working in this area since the 90s. Having their experience and their relationships is absolutely critical to advancing these projects. And it's just, it's been bearing fruit. We think we've made, well, Don and his team with us have made two discoveries here in Virginia, and we think more to come. People don't think too much about Virginia as a sort of exploration destination, but it is a great jurisdiction. It's a fee-simple jurisdiction, no permitting required for drilling on private land. Most of the land we're looking at is really owned by timber companies, so it is a resource-friendly area, resource-friendly partners. They're great partners because they also own large tracts of land, allows you to really get in there and do the work that you need to do and make those discoveries. And of course, no seasonality. You can drill year-round in Virginia. So great jurisdiction. The opportunity here really is that it hasn't been explored really since the 1850 California gold rush time. Virginia was the preeminent gold mining district in the United States prior to the California gold rush, Virginia and the Carolinas. So really, when the gold rush came along, the expertise up and left, the capital up and left, to go for the easier pickings, in California and the Klondike and Yukon. And so really what we have here is an area that, is all, we know there's metals in the ground here, but all of the whole exploration, it's all pre-modern exploration methods and modern mining methods. And that includes both, really on the mining methods, really important things there are the pumping and extractive, the extraction technology that we can use today. So as a result, you have a lot of shallow workings. We're talking about 100 feet, 125 feet, and really unexploited at depth. And it's not because the mines petered out. They just didn't have the capital, and they didn't have the technology to really develop these things. So that's a great opportunity. And of course, well, great jurisdiction, great opportunity. Anybody can come down and work out on this. But really the advantage we have, again, it's with picking up Don Taylor's private company. Expertise, experience, the relationships, all of that is absolutely critical. And of course, we have a pretty hot database that really allows us to get in there and work on, pick up the properties that are have the most potential. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what we're focusing on in Virginia. Really, it's two separate things right now: SEDEX, copper, zinc, VMS potentially as well, and vein gold. That's what we're looking at, and we're looking at three separate properties or areas here, and actually all three of these are really discovery plays. On the base metal side, this polymetallic mineralized belt here, really underexplored. Really nobody's done hardly any work in this area. We're going to go into it in a little more detail in a minute here. Just a press release out this morning. We think we've made a pretty significant discovery: SEDEX, zinc, copper mineralization. Really nothing else seen like this in this area before. We love SEDEX. They do have that size potential and consistency, so we're very happy to be drilling that right now. And we've just expanded our property position and extend our drill program to another 1,000 meters, and we have enough targets to drill certainly into the new year here. The other potential property we have that we're going to work on next is our brownfields gold potential. Again, this is a past-producing gold mine. Pretty simple exploration rationale here. The only mine shallowly, drill underneath it, see where it goes. And of course, this is Buckingham Gold is our new discovery just in the last couple of years. This is a high-grade gold vein. It's a mesothermal-style gold vein. We love those, high-grade gold. You get those ore shoots, can continue significantly at depth and have significant ore shoots along strike. We are planning to drill this in 2022. Drill rigs are quite rare to find these days, and so we have to, at the moment we're drilling one at a time. The one we're drilling right now is our mountain-based metal project. Just a bit about that belt. You can see there, it's about 100 kilometers long. We have the proprietary data here. You can see just the very pixelated mag, airborne mag there. But we have the regional stream sediment, the rock chip sampling. Again, this allows us to find those drill-ready targets. And we've already proven, this works. We've made a new SEDEX discovery with our mountain-based metal project. What brought us here, it was a large 2.2 kilometer EM conductor. We essentially started drilling on that, and just to show a bit of the mineralization here, we've completed over 1,600 meters here in 5 drill holes, copper and zinc in all of the holes, stacked zones disseminated to semi-massive sphalerite and chalcopyrite here. Some of these zones are 20 meters thick with disseminated mineralization, and thinner zones of higher concentrated sphalerite and chalcopyrite. We seem to have a potential feeder zone with some quartz veins and zones of silicification deep underneath these stacked zones. So we think we found the right part of the mineralized system. That's the trick here. You can't just follow geophysics here. The EM is going to lead you towards pyrrhotite more often than not, and that's not what you want. So we're very excited to have this SEDEX style of mineralization. You can see a bit of the chalcopyrite and sphalerite here in a small zone. This is just to be able to see it at this scale. That's how we have to show it here. But we love SEDEX. Again, important source of base metals. They have the size and grade potential, camp potential. We know some of the historic ones. They are very famous mines here. So we've expanded that program, and we are very happy to be continuing drilling at Mountain. Just quickly on the gold projects, the Brownfields project, that's what I'd like to drill next. Again, I was hoping to drill that before the end of the year. I think we might not have a drill rig freed up in time, so we'll probably hit that in the new year, Q1. Again, it is a 800 meters reported strike length. It is at both ends. It's terminated by dikes. We think it could continue as well. Again, there's no outcrop at the surface here, so very difficult for those pre-1850 miners to really find extensions here. But again, shallowly mined, 30 meters, something like that. Again, a very simple thing for those of you who've been following E79 resources down in Australia in the Victoria Goldfields, the Happy Valley prospect. They exact same exploration rationale. Drill underneath those past producers that haven't seen, the capital and the technology to do that. Make a big discovery. They did a great discovery this past summer. Our Buckingham Gold project. This is the new discovery. Again, high-grade gold at the surface. Up to 700 grams in the very, very sparse outcrops at the surface. Ounce material, up to 2 ounce material in essentially a vertical, nice clean quartz vein. It's open along strike. It's open at depth. We've only drilled quite shallowly on this one. We're picking up an additional parcel along strike as well, and we would like to continue that drilling there. Just to give you an idea of what we're seeing here. At this scale, I encourage you to maybe come check it out on the webpage, but you can see just what we're hitting here in the sort of center of this long section. Some of the grab samples, the orange triangles at the surface, those are the only outcrops, but again, significant high-grade gold at the surface. And down through the middle here, about 100 meter wide zone here, a bit of an ore shoot, again, high-grade material, ounce material. Seems to pinch off, the grade anyway, seems to pinch off as you go to the southeast or to the right of this section. But again, seems to pick up again off to the southeast, and we're very excited to drill again along strike, hopefully this new parcel soon as well, and at depth. So really, again, with us, really 3 discovery stories or potential discovery plays here. Our mountain base metal project, again, just early days on that one, but it's a discovery. There's no other, copper and zinc mineralization, SEDEX style, ever described in this area. Great potential on that one. The Brownfields gold, the Buckingham vein gold, all great discovery plays. And of course, for those of you who've been following the company for a while, our Storm copper and Seal zinc plays in Nunavut. It's very expensive to operate up there, and so we decided that we would option that to America West Metals. That company is just going public right now. They should be public by early December. We did a summer ground EM program up there with some interesting results. Those will be coming out before the end of the year here. And again, some great news flow there, great discovery potential there as well. So. As I say, stay tuned. You haven't missed out on this one. We're just like Great Bear. Yeah, thanks for listening.